I hit the
and allow the shoulder harness to retract. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on, and even if the sign is off.
I believe I
please keep your
just
seatbelt
activated
fastened in case you
red
experience
N.
unexpected rough air.
For everyone's safety, federal
Purple.
regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted information signs located throughout the cabin.
We've also been having a little bit of trouble with my purple channel. I got to deep dive that a
including the use of
little bit more.
e-cigarettes, is not allowed on any Delta flight, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector.
There are 8 exits on this plane. 8
There
doors,
was showing a couple
4
aircraft on the
each
ground
side.
in
Each
O'Hare.
door has a-
But am I a pilot? No. I am
All
not a real
exits are clearly
pilot,
marked
but the
with an exit
gentleman who
sign.
just
However, if there's a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, lights
put a
will
comment
illuminate
in
the
live
eyes to
chat,
guide you
Captain
to
Bill
exit.
Official, my
Please
friend.
note that exit
If
signs on
you're
this airplane
looking at my
identify
page, you also
each
have to
exit
look
with
at
a green symbol.
his TikTok at
Arrows
Captain
indicate
Bill
the
Official.
direction to the exit.
He is the real
Locate
world
the exit
pilot.
nearest you using these green symbols. Keeping in mind the nearest
A good
exit
friend
might
and
be
a great
behind you.
mentor, even in
the
the sim.
event of an evacuation, leave all carry-on items behind. It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull the mask or red streamer towards you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your
So,
own
here we
mask
go, here we
before
go.
helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely. But just in case,
The
life
random
vests are
follow me
located
truck
under
who's
your
just
seats in the
gonna
main cabin. If you're
drive
seated in
right
a
into my
business
engine.
class
Former,
or
what's
Delta
up? Hello.
Premium Select cabin, life vests are located either in a compartment adjacent
Hi, Star
to your
Pilot
seat or under
School,
your armrest.
February 12th to
use,
24. Very
remove
cool.
the vest from its
Colin,
container
thank you for the
by
follow.
pulling on
Appreciate
the
you.
tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist and attach it to the buckle in front. And adjust
So
securely
we just
around
made
your
Taxiway
waist. As you
November
leave the
all the way
plane,
down to the end. I'll
inflate
make a
the
left
vest
on
by
Zulu
pulling
and
down
we
on
will
the
get
red
ourselves
tab at
out
the
of here.
bottom of the vest, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level.
A water-activated light is attached to each vest. If necessary, we'll distribute additional life vests for children.
Landon, thanks for the follow and little emoji
Now,
that I
before we
can't
take off,
tell.
be sure
Thank you
your
for the
seat is
follow.
upright
Appreciate
and your
it.
tray table is
What's the
put
route
away.
today? We
If you're
are
seated in the
going
business class cabin, ensure your
Chicago
suite door is
to-
open. Please note there is a placard on the door visible when
Oh,
open,
man, I can't
explaining
remember the
how to
name
use
already.
the suite door
We're going to
in case of
Maine.
an emergency. If you're seated in the main cabin, ensure your aisle armrests are lowered, and in the Delta Premium Select cabin, ensure your aisle armrests are raised.
As we come through the cabin for our final safety check, please let us
It's
know
the
if you have any
Portland-
questions.
Portland
And
International
finally, now would
Jetport
be a
in
good
Maine.
time for everyone to review the safety
This is
information card,
Microsoft
which
Flight
is in your seat
Simulator
pocket.
2020.
As we span this amazing world of ours, we celebrate all the connections. Thank you for choosing Delta.
John
to
Paul
be a
Jones,
part
how
of your
are
journey.
you?
Now, as we get ready for takeoff, please sit back, settle in, and have a wonderful flight.
You're probably going to have
Thank
to
you
type
for
that at
flying
least
with Delta.
one more time before I get there, Justin. We're looking at an ETA of about an hour 53. That was my block-to-block time on my flight plan. Roof, it's definitely worth it. Captain Bill the Hound, thank you for the chicken leg, man. That's pretty cool. I like that. Captain Bill Official is in the chat. He might be in my purple channel, my red channel. We all monitor each other. But Captain Bill Official, if you have any questions about real world, Captain Bill is the man. A chicken leg and a donut. Awesome. It's all good, former. All good. Now, had some adulting to do earlier today. I was in Captain Bill's Live. Yes, donuts are where it's at. I am a Dunkin' Donuts jelly donut type of guy. Hello, Dre. Welcome. How are you? So, for those of you jumping in, myself and Captain Bill Official also have a Discord. The link is in both of our link trees. Feel free to drop in. Say hello to everybody. We got an awesome community there. We cover everything from Chick-fil-A straight up to aviation. 61 Loader, thank you for the follow. Boston Cream, that is my backup, Franco. You had an earlier version. Rufus, thank you for the follow. Dre, what version did you have? I've been through many over the last 20 plus years. The only one I've never had was FSX. Aaron, welcome. The Hound, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Tyler, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. It was a joystick? Okay. The destination airport is the Portland International Jetport in Maine. Franco, thank you for the follow. Whiskey Living, thank you for the lightning bolts. Appreciate it. Blueberry cake or chocolate stick for me? I've never tried the blueberry cake. X-Plane besides the demo, I have never ever had X-Plane. Never. I've had friends that I've simmed with that have X-Plane, but I've never done it myself. I am departing from Chicago O'Hare. Justin, who is in the live chat and a good friend, this was his request. Where am I going? The Portland International Jetport in Portland, Maine. Actually, I think it's just outside Portland. Is that correct, Justin? Do I like JetBlue? I have flown on JetBlue 6 times and I've never had an issue. Actually, I did have an issue, and when I get in the air, I'll tell you that funny story. It borders Portland and South Portland. Okay. So years ago, when I was living in Florida, unfortunately, my grandmother had passed away. I was literally flying from Orlando. Are you doing the harbor visual? I believe so. It's for 2-9, so I believe I'll be coming right over the harbor. But I had to fly from Florida to JFK for her funeral. Little dude, what's up? Where did I get my flight controller? I got them from a couple different places. I got one of them from eBay, the primary flight controller with the one throttle quadrant from Amazon, and one other, no, I'm sorry, from my pilot store. My rudder pedals came from Amazon. I heard about Zebo, but I never did it. Chicago area traffic. Chicago area traffic. Delta 1038 on Zulu, crossing 10 left. Chicago. Happy man, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thanks, Dre. Appreciate it. I just flew up. Oh, little dude. Very good, very good. What are spoilers? Spoilers are on the top of the wings, and when they come up, they actually start to slow the aircraft down. They deflect it and create drag. Bill, if you're in here, if you can add to the spoilers. And what I'll do is I'll pull up here, I'll go to an external view, I'll show you where the spoilers are on the wing. Alright, strobes, landing lights. Okay, former. So a little bit of lag there, but right along here would be the spoilers. Come on, settle down. There they are when they're up. Any vaccine controllers as you get up in the air? No, I'm going to be uncontrolled. I'm taking off 10 center. What am I using for a throttle? All of my stuff is Logitech Pro. Chicago area traffic, Delta 1038, runway 10 center, departing direct eBay, Chicago. So I've been a firm believer and user in Logitech / SciTech because of that whole merger years ago. I've been using them for years and years and years. Started way back when with a SciTech joystick that actually had a little throttle on the base of it. I think it ran me at the time like $19. Why don't I become a real pilot? Because I got a good job. I'm 52 years old and I am 3 years away from retiring. Jay, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I will probably pursue my private pilot license, maybe get an instrument rating, but that's at the end of it. And that's a future plan. Matthew, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Simon, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Jose, thank you. Appreciate the follow. Thank you. So just gonna get a center. Justin, thanks for the likes, and I'm coming to you, buddy. Honorable Sideman, thank you for the likes and the share. Ron, thank you. Appreciate you for the follow. Moo Capilot, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the likes, everybody. I really appreciate it. Ruben, welcome, welcome. All right, here we go. Time to hit the magic toga button. And we are out of here, everybody. Just 34 more years. Believe me, I know the I know that feeling. PMDG is great. I love it. Come on. There we go.
Positive rate climb.
Positive rate. Gear up. Start working up the flaps. My center fuel tanks. I had like less than 100 pounds in those tanks. Now I'm going to start coming left to eBay. Chicago O'Hare area traffic, Delta 1038 clear, 10 center, direct eBay, Chicago. Alright, flats up. Speed brakes. Auto brake, I should say. Only 50 years snow, it'll go like that, I promise you. How much power do I use? I use Soga right now. The way the FMC has cut it out, 91.5% N1 is what my takeoff power was set at. So believe it or not, I'm still hand flying. No, there's no controllers on right now. They're set to external speakers. I'm feeling great today, Rufus. How about you? How you feeling? Got to hang out with my buddy Captain Bill. Oh, damn it. I'm overspeeding. There we go. What is my destination? The Portland International Jetport, Portland, Maine. Gravel, thanks for the follow. Thank you. So stick the landing. Yeah, I'm actually gonna. I was looking at it on the charts when I was pre-flighting, and yeah, I'm gonna have to stick the landing. I actually have to touch down within the touchdown zone and everything. When do you engage the autopilot? This time I flew it up to about 6,000 feet. Zach, what's up, buddy? How are you? If I'm flying in bad weather or a lot of turbulence, I'll turn the autopilot at like 1,000 feet. It all depends what the weather is doing. Good, good. Just got home from lunch. Nice. Nice. I had a little bit. I made an egg. $67. Well, now you see, this is where I get to kind of get away from that. So I did 12 and a half years on the ambulances for New York City.
Now welcome back to our SkyMall
So,
members and million
you know, your
milers.
time is worth something. So I
Your
actually
business
have
and
a,
loyalty are greatly appreciated by
you
the
know,
entire Delta family. For your safety,
a,
it's important to remain seated with your
what do you
seatbelt
call it,
securely
pension from them.
fastened anytime the seatbelt
Gabriel,
sign
yes.
is on.
SciTech, it's
You
actually
can sign
listed
it
as the
off and keep
Logitech
your
Pro
seatbelt
yoke system.
fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air.
Thanks. Thanks. You know, I
We ask
figured
that
the
you also
basic
please remember
gray
to use
would be
caution
really,
in
really good.
opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during takeoff.
Have I made it smoother in any
Now
way?
reach
The sim
altitude where it's
itself,
safe
yes.
to
Take
use
a
approved
thank you for the
electronic
follow.
devices. And a listing
So,
of these devices
out over
can be
Lake
found in
Superior
Sky
already.
Magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. On today's flight in the economy cabin, it will be our pleasure to offer you complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water, juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a
What route
selection
today? We
of
are
our
going
fresh meat
Chicago
items and
O'Hare
all-day
to the
goodies.
Portland International Jetport in Portland, Maine.
Beer, wine, and spirits are available, complimentary for our first class and Delta Comfort Plus passengers, as well as available for purchase for the main cabin.
It was busy, man. I did all my time in the early
early beverages,
early
as well as
90s. I
our fresh
actually
meats items can be found
graduated
in
the
menus
academy
in your
in
seat pocket.
July of 1990. And
Please
that
be
city
reminded
was,
that Delta accepts only major credit or debit
it
cards
was
for
different
onboard
back then, I'll
purchases
tell you
of
that.
Beverages and snacks. However, you can use your Delta SkyMiles American Express card.
this is, yes, this is
save
2020.
15% and earn double miles on all Delta purchases.
I actually saw
For your
a
enjoyment, each seat is equipped with your own
download
personal
for
entertainment system. On it, you can
Microsoft Flight
view a
Simulator,
selection of complimentary as well as
2004.
on-demand TV shows, movies,
but
and
it looked a
music.
little bit scammy to me, so I stayed away from
You'll
it.
find
So
that the
I,
screen
out of
will work
all
best with
the
light tap of your fingertip.
versions of Microsoft Flight Simulator,
Feel free to use your
2004
own
Century of
headsets.
Flight was by far my,
Otherwise, if you do
my
need a headset,
absolute favorite.
Just let a flight attendant
It was
know
very
they are yours
versatile. I had the most
complimentary for this and
aircraft.
any future Delta
It was
flights.
great. But I heard the first officer, Bastet, snoring there for a second. All right, there is 18,000 feet. Landing lights off, standard altimeter, and we're cruising. Yep, I was on the job when that happened too, the old Dirty 30. I remember that one. Where was I? I was actually working in Brooklyn at that time. So my career in New York City took me from the South Bronx to Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, to Brooklyn, East New York, to South Jamaica, Queens. But before, in between Brooklyn getting transferred to Queens, me and my partner went to SOD school, and we wound up going to HazTac, and we were one of those units. What type of computer setup do you have? I have a SkyTech gaming computer. Right now, my GPU is an 1850. I do have a new GPU sitting in one of my accounts, just waiting for the right price to pull the trigger on that. I got 1.5 terabyte of solid state, 32 gigabyte of RAM, which is going to be going up to 64 gig of RAM. And what else is in my, and 600 for power. And my SkyTech was also pre-built. But just waiting to pull that trigger on the 3050, because that's about as big as my motherboard will handle. Otherwise, I got to go get a 750 watt power unit. And next year, I'm actually eyeballing a computer for next year, so I'm just gonna get a whole new rig. So that way, Captain Bill and myself can continue our takeover of the flight simulation and gaming world. I do have a 24-inch Asus monitor, is what you guys see now, my cockpit panel. And then on the right, I have a 21.5-inch Hewlett-Packard, where my live chats are, my charts, all sorts of stuff. Darwinism, how you doing? I argued with you for 32 years. there. Grab my chart up. Curious guy, how's it going? And get my overlay chart for my star. Alright, Sea Dog at 11,000. This is actually one of my favorite waypoints in the entire flight simming community outside of Maine. Sea Dog. Kind of sounds like a naval thing. Sap. Just gonna kind of check 109 Yeoman, then track 055 to Yak, then track 319. Expect ILS local 29er. Okay. And we will set this now. Land 30% flaps with a wind correction of 5. There we go. Oh, is it in... Do you know if that waypoint was actually named for it? After the minor league team? I mean, actually, some of my favorite waypoints are... Sea Dog just sounds cool. Like, yeah, Delta 1038, I'm at Sea Dog. But, one of the other things, too, is coming into Atlanta Hartsfield in the sim, they have Star Wars, which, you know, me being a big Star Wars guy, you know, you get like the Jedi 3 Arrival and stuff like that. Good time. Alright, put my other live chat up. There we go. We are cruising. Looks like we've got a left quartering tailwind at about 21 knots. So hopefully that'll help us along. My top of climb is about 50 miles, give or take. So let's get into here, menu, and we'll go to our progress page. There we go. So my ETE on the ground is 1838 Zulu. Owen, welcome. Good to see you, Owen. Owen's name I'll never forget. Air Weapon Ranger, hello, good afternoon. Chris, how are you? So the last of the decaf for the day is going to go down. And in fact, our local team is the Rail Riders. They're not doing so hot right now, I believe. Thank you for the likes, I appreciate it. Connie Queen, hello. Miguel, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Warham, first responder, my brother from the job. How's it going, brother? Good, good. Enjoying my time off. It's my first of 3 days off because I only work 4 days a week. So 10-hour shifts works for me. The lobster fix? That's awesome. 4-day week from school? Nice. I actually finished my schoolwork by Tuesday. It was due by Thursday. I was just able to get ahead of it. Well, we're coming through 330. We got about another 4,000 feet to go. Let's take a peek. Oh, you live in Massachusetts? Very cool. Very cool. Ever gonna be one of those Boston EMS guys? Boston EMS. I've actually trained with a couple EMTs from Boston EMS years ago. We were doing tactical training. They got a pretty good setup up there. Here in Pennsylvania, one of my old bosses was actually a chief. You want to do critical care nursing? You get yourself on a helo? Or just work the unit. Chloe Paxo, hello, welcome. Jet Blast, cool name, I like that one. Welcome. Cracker Jack, hello. What am I flying today? I'm flying the PMDG 737 700 variant. Last flight I was in 800. 700 sent me a text. Was a little jealous. So I went ahead and pulled that out. Miami down to the event. What event's going on? If I knew there was an event, I would have been on there. Down to Colombia. Who's hosting the event? Is it South America? Do all the airlines have the eyebrow windows? No, I don't believe so. I don't that they do. I just think I was like, you know what? When you buy the license for the PMDG and you go through your initial setup through the FMC, I just turned them on and I looked and I was like, ah, that's cool. That's in Columbia 8 airports are participating. Oh, that's very, very cool. Snowy, am I doing the Friday night op tomorrow night? I'll talk to the boss tomorrow. See what she has to say. But if I can, I definitely will be. In fact, Snowy, I'm glad you brought it up. I'm going to go ahead and see what it is tomorrow. Rox, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Tristan, what's going on? How are you? So, that's some events. Okay, so today is the Columbia Overload. Thursday's in Toronto. I've done that before. Pax, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Tomorrow, Budapest, Kiev, Istanbul, and Airbridge. Everything's over in Europe. So we'll see. The time might not jive. I don't see anything right now. Where am I flying over right now? Battle Creek, Michigan. Oh, is it really? I'm already going to, I'm not going to do it live, but I am going to do the Cross the Pond event on VATSIM this year, and I will record it in OBS and edit it down because that's way too long of a live. That's block to block. You're looking 8.5 hours by the time you get your clearances and your taxis and all that stuff. And I've done that event before, so I know exactly where to go with that. Where? Thanks for the follow. The likes. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, brother. Start switches. Yeah, they're still continuous. There we go. Shut that off. Nah, I'm not putting the gear down. Give me all sorts of errors. Then I gotta recover the aircraft, and it's gonna be blasting and yelling at me. And it yells at me enough when I try to land it. So we are now at cruise altitude. About an hour 20 left to go. Time to get the chill vibe look. There we go. That's the one I want. Yeah, it really the planes don't like that. So, and I do have my weather layer up on my Navigraph, and this looks like it could be it has the potential to be a very smooth flight. Not a cloud in the sky ahead of me. I mean, I say that now, and then next thing you know, like, you know, pop-up will turn on. It is a nice addition. I can confirm. Beautiful. You know what? How about we be a good captain today?
Ladies and gentlemen, the
There we go.
captain has now turned on the
Grab some Wi-Fi going. Watch like a
Please
Star
check
Wars
the
movie
seat
for the
your
cruise.
Wi-Fi information. If you need any assistance, ask for one of our crew
You know,
members.
there are, what's the other one out there? Chartbox, I believe, is a free one, but I don't really know a whole much about it. I read some things a while back. Right, only for emergency descent. We're hopefully not planning on that today. I do have failures turned off, especially when I'm on VATSIM. Failures are turned off. And what time is it? 2:45 my time. I'm surprised Boston Center ain't on. They're normally on this time. Mama Bear, welcome. Yes, it's the 700. I also do have the 800. When Captain Bill and myself do the shared flight deck, we both have the 800 variant. Yeah, that's my time zone. Where? And then one of our friends on our Discord put out, there's a new mod coming out for the 737 that's going to give it different effects for the PMDG. And it's going to be about $20, and I'm going to jump all over that. Runway 22 right. Good afternoon. How are you? Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. Welcome. Justin, an hour and 15. Get those fishing poles ready. We left Chicago O'Hare. We are going to the Portland International Jetport in Portland, Maine. Going right across the Great Lakes, pretty much. Oh, where did my chat screen go? There we go. Where are we heading? The Portland International Jetport in Portland, Maine. It's the 700 22 right. No, I'll go through Boston Center. Yeah, I'm actually kind of expecting Boston Center to come on. Thanks for the likes, Runway. Daryl, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. You know what, Justin? I'm good with that too. I am good with that too. And believe it or not, one of the things that I've never tried, and I am a fan of seafood. I've never tried New England clam chowder. I always ate Manhattan clam chowder. What's new on the update? Daryl, I took the update and started pre-flighting, so I did not get a chance to look at the changelog yet. I know there was supposed to be some stability stuff that they put in there. So, but I'll probably read it later on tonight when I'm just relaxing. Because they actually put out 2 updates this week. I got one yesterday and I did that. The chowder. Yeah, the chowder. Daryl, if I didn't say it, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. No, 2-2 right it isn't. Once you start getting used to it and you learn how to turn everything on in order and what it is you want it to do and your flight plan, once you get used to it, it's a cinch. You know what? That's how I want to try it, an actual bread bowl, but like a garlic bread bowl, so that way I could keep some of my Italian American. No, because everything's got to have garlic. I'd eat garlic ice cream if I was able to. So, runway 22, level flight simulations on my red channel. I actually have a tutorial.
370 on final for runway 48.
Okay. I actually have a tutorial on programming the PMDG and how to actually auto-import everything from your sim brief. Oh yes, no, I would eat garlic ice cream if they had it. I've been doing long hauls from Louisville to Tokyo. What's that, about 15 hours? Flying, doing the freight dog? Yeah, I also have, on my red channel, I have tutorials about VATSIM and how to read stars, because for those who I do in the UPS library, very cool. That will. Now, do you fly, Daryl, for a virtual airline, or you just free fly? But one of the things is if VATSIM, if you're new to VATSIM or you want to fly on VATSIM, my tutorials on reading charts actually got the thumbs up from Captain Bill Official. Check him out on TikTok and red channel and purple channel. And he actually gave me the thumbs up on that. But he's the real world pilot and a close friend. Yeah, and You're welcome, Runway. Basically, what I like to do is pay it forward. Now, even though I've been playing this sim forever, one of the things that I like, I didn't know what I was doing back in the day when I was new to VATSIM and stuff like that. And I had belonged to an airline, Eastern Virtual Airline. Okay, no conflict there. But and I met a great bunch of guys who were older than me at the time, and they walked me through it. And I'm a firm believer in paying it forward. So if people are like new to the sim or want to do that, I'm all about paying it forward. There's my bunny. Hey, Tina, how are you? How's it going? How are them puppers? Big Tex, hello everybody, welcome. Welcome. We got about, how far out am I, Daniel? We're a pretty good ways. I'm an hour 10. My ETE is about an hour 10. I believe my ETE, well, my block time was an hour 53. You're welcome, Runway. There is more coming. I'm updating some stuff going from there. But I do have some more stuff to, that I gotta put out there. I still gotta put out approach plates and stuff like that. John Jones, welcome. Daniel, thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'll be here, Tutu. At least for the next, a little bit over an hour. My tutorials run somewhere around 11 minutes, like 9 to 12 minutes, something like that.
Detroit traffic, American 370, clear of runway forward.
Alright, that American flight's gone. He's no conflict to me. Where'd he go into? How are you, Tina? How's everything? How are my puppers? How are they doing? Da, 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 da. Thank you for the likes, Tina. Dallas, welcome. So, do we have any dog people in chat today, aside from my friend Tina? So, if you're a dog person, my friend Tina, check out my friend Tina's page. She's got these two absolutely gorgeous Brindle Pitties. They are beautiful. Where am I flying to? I am going to the Portland International Jetport in Portland, Maine. This is a friend request from our buddy Justin.
Great traffic, American 18, variable, go, listen to via ground, uniform, quick shot, mine, holding, not like 1 ground.
I have absolutely no idea what that guy said, but he's on the ground. Oh, they're not. Actually, if you scroll through Tina's videos, there's one of them. I do believe Tina has to keep a garden for them because they are both fans of cucumbers. To see my setup, if you go to my TikTok, and it's a little bit far down, and it only got like 9 or 10 views. It's not really popular. My setup is there. To move my camera while I'm in midstream is a little bit difficult. But I did put a TikTok up of what my setup looks like. complete with my 3D printed Boeing replica levers. So I am working on trying to fit a different camera angle somewhere, but I have a very finite space here. Particular, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. So, are you flying to Maine? Yes, Dakota, I am. The Portland International Jetport. Earth is plane? What do you mean, particular? Oh, that'll be the end of the decaf for the day. Just put that cup over here and we'll get the water bottle out. So, yeah, we're just cruising out, looking at the passenger window here. Chill vibe. Kind of breaks up the staring at the flight deck and the instruments and stuff like that. Plus, you know, and if anything happens, I'll hear the alarms and the buzzers. Thanks for the ball cap, Tina. Appreciate you much. Lots of my buddy Tina. Tina and I are going to be going for pizza soon. Probably in the next 3 weeks. What was the longest flight I ever done? I went from the west coast to Narita. It was about 14 hours in Japan. Yeah, I did that in a 747. No, and that was quite a while ago. I had Microsoft 2004 Century Flight at that one. And that was just a long day, but I didn't do that live. You know, there was no such thing as streaming back actually when I did that. It wasn't dial-up. It was before fiber optic. I can't think of it, but that was that internet. You know, it was like right after dial-up was being phased out. Flyman Miles, how's it going? U.S. Army 101st, how's it going? You have the Jetback 7.3? Very cool. Very cool. I'll have to check that out. You got videos on your page, right? Cami, hello, welcome. What's the route today? Rowan. Why, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Daniel, thank you much. I appreciate the follows, guys. Appreciate you guys. The route today, we left... Very cool fly. I'm looking forward to those. We left Chicago O'Hare. We're flying to the Portland International Jetport in Portland, Maine. Right, thank you. Appreciate you. Delta 73, yes. I am in my my usual Delta paint scheme and with my regular call sign. Oh, there we go. Back to the chill vibe. Quick check my radio frequencies. Nah, the closest controller is up in Canada. So I am a big fan of the Boeings. I'm a Boeing guy. I'm doing really, really well, Ride the Pitcher. I am doing well. Today is my first of 3 days off. I got some adulting done. I got to hang out for a little bit this morning. The cat is right here, chilling out. So it's a really, really great day today. Thank you for asking. How about yourself? How are you? Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. I just got an email notification here. I reached 160 subscribers on YouTube. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Where are we flying to, Jason's Life Adventures? That sounds actually pretty interesting. I am flying to the Portland International Jet Terminal in Portland, Maine. Darren, welcome. Jason's, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. This is a request of my friend Justin. So for those of you guys who are just joining and the likes and the follows, I appreciate all you guys immensely. I mean, that's what keeps Bill and I going. Very cool. What's the height? As in the airport elevation? I believe it's only like 100 feet. But Captain Bill Official and myself, we have a Discord. If you look on our link trees, you may have to copy and paste the link, but we got an awesome community in our Discord, and we go from everywhere, from food to aviation to trucking, all sorts of stuff. I'm at 370. I'm at 37,000 feet. So we could pop back into the cockpit. Howard, hello. TRJ2 from Portland to Boston a few days ago. Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. Yes, Jason, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. DW, welcome. So, Howard, how did your flight go? Enjoyed X-Plane? Okay. Hey, you're simming. A platform is a platform. You know, You know, there are guys in our Discord that they only play Infinite Flight on their devices, on their, you know, cell phones or tablets or what have you. I'm lucky enough to have a decent PC that I'll work on, you know. You didn't flip off altitude hold quick enough. Hey, you know, these things happen. You know, I usually miss the touchdown zone like every flight. I'm just gonna start calling it my thing. All right, cool. I'm learning more and more about Infinite Flight. There are a pretty decent amount of friends in our Discord that use it, so. The 800, yep, that is a good one too. I've two 737s made by PMDG. I got the 700, which I'm in right now, and the 800. So, and there's Justin in chat. It's his flight today. And Justin's a good friend from the Discord. I actually game with Justin as well. We play, are you causing a ruckus in Discord? You know, that's okay. Yeah, you know, it's you know, it's all the way I look at the simulation world, and it's not necessarily flight sim. I mean, this is my passion, my love. You know, I have a real passion for aviation, but it doesn't matter what you play. It's your simulation. You do with what you want with it, you know? Okay, Vatsim style, yep. Yep, there's Justin. He's a real professional truck driver who plays American Truck Sim. And I'll be honest with you, probably after my live finishes, I'm going to be jumping on American Truck Sim to hang out and play that with Justin and Captain Bill. You know, I like to keep it as real as I can, Howard, and then Captain Bill and myself, when we do the shared flight deck, it's like almost by the numbers, you know, with him being an airline pilot. Figuring out truck dispatch right now. Cool, very, very cool. So everybody, there's my friend, Captain Bill Official, and Justin right there. These two gentlemen right there, you need to visit their TikToks and follow them. Captain Bill is a 737 first officer for a major United States carrier. Great guy. Justin, we welcomed back to content creating for American Truck Simulator, and he is literally Bill and I's go-to for trucking. He's like a driving encyclopedia, if you will. You know, the same way Bill is the go-to for everything aviation. The X-Plane 800 FMC Accelerator is fully fleshed out, so flight plans are dead on. For the most part, the FMC and the PMDG for Microsoft is as well. You know, I got my route, all my references, my climb profile, my cruise profile. That's the descent, which, by the way, we're about 280 miles from that. Now, I could actually get my descent winds in there right now. I have no complaints about any of the PMDG products. You know, it keeps like a very, very good realistic feel to it. Honcho, hello and welcome. Execute it, and there we go. We got our descent winds in there now. And it's all uplinked. You know what? FSX was the only Microsoft Flight Sim that I never had. Once I got 2004 Century of Flight, that's it right there. And back then, there were just some awesome freeware aircraft for it. I mean, I had a Mad Dog, I had a whole bunch of stuff. You actually work on the 7.3s. Oh, very cool, Daniel. Very, very cool. I'm sure the stories you can tell with that. So, Daniel, since, if you don't mind sharing, I do have a question. So, if an aircraft is at the gate and has a little bit of an issue, right, you guys come out to work on it at the gate, correct? So, what happens if it's an issue that can't be fixed? Like, does the plane get deboarded, you know, and it gets tugged back to a maintenance hangar? Or what happens to the aircraft if, like, you and your team can't do anything with it? Like, it's just something happened and, you know, you might have to, like, tear down a portion of the engine or something like that. Okay, so it's like a big logistical nightmare. So now, how about parts? Like when you hear about, you know, an incoming flight has to bring you guys a part. Will they just find that part and the first available flight's going? You figured out Chucky Dispatch. Nice. Very nice. Okay, that's cool. So at least the passengers are taken care of. Bill, I'll be on the ground in 45 minutes. Which means in 55 minutes I'll be on American Truck Simulator. Just go on, grab myself a quick sandwich. Chrissy, hello, welcome. Okay, and then you're expected to do the same exact thing in return, I'm sure. He just rented from them. Yeah, I understand. Kind of like, yeah, I'm with you. Because I come from the first responder background. Welcome back, Bill. And the first responder background also, too, there's been times, because one of my stations actually had a mechanic shop. We had a 3-bay mechanic shop for the city there that worked on our trucks. Switched over to the PC. How does it work on PC? Sometimes mine doesn't go so well. But every once in a while, the hospitals that contracted ambulance into the city's 911 system would need lights and stuff like that. And generally, like, the emergency light bulbs at the time, because at the time they were incandescents, they cost the city, you know, the city would help them out to keep the trucks in service. and it generally costs a dozen donuts. Oh, I'm sure it is. I am sure it is. Now, watching your live earlier, Bill, is kind of like, you're just kind of like sitting there vibing. Do you think I am able to fly an actual plane? Yeah, I probably could out. And thank you for the follow. I'm confident enough, maybe to the point where I'm a little bit overconfident, but I would definitely try it. So you moved on to project number 2 for today. Yes, you are, Bill, because during your live, once I caught up to that part of the conversation after I got off the phone, I saw the windmills of your mind going full hilt. Fish, I'm going into the Portland International Jetport, Portland, Maine. So everybody, this is my friend, Captain Bill, that I was referring to. Please, take a quick second, head over to his TikTok and give him a follow. He's a real world 737 pilot and just awesome. Am I from New York? Fish, good pickup. Yes. And it looks like we're doing some testing. Also, everybody, Justin88112 is another friend of ours. He's a professional truck driver, and he's getting back into content creating, I believe, on the Purple channel only right now, but give him a follow. So basically, pilots just chill. I am going to refer that to Captain Bill. They just don't sit there. I know for a fact that they don't sit there, they're not watching Netflix, they're not doing anything like that. They do monitor the aircraft. One of the things I know that is a constant monitor is weather and runway changes and things like that. But Captain Bill can answer that question much, much better than I can because he does it for a living. Thank you, Bill. And there we go. Justin has a TikTok. I'm good, Fish. Thanks. How about yourself? So for those of you who play AOL. Wow. All right, cool name. But I have not heard the AOL in quite a while. In fact, I may still have an AOL email account that I haven't seen in over a decade. So, Bill, the only thing I'm going to do from when I end the live to before I get on American Truck Simulator, I'm just going to grab a quick sandwich. Victor, hello, welcome. And possibly a bottle of water because a bunch of the adult things actually coming tomorrow because the better half is going to be home, so we just decided to do everything together tomorrow. And probably be descending in about 250 miles, give or take. Roughly the cost of my setup, 200 miles to top of descent. So it's 18,350, about $2,400 total, give or take. And it's going to go up again because I'm just waiting to pull the trigger on a new GPU. Angela, Jason, hello, welcome. No, but and it's spread out over time. You know, there's a lot of research, a lot of bargain hunting, if you will. You know, and the one thing that I usually do not have is patience. I'm not a very patient guy, but I did with that only because, you know, it if you just buy everything like that, you know, it'll get very expensive very fast. Yeah, and you'll hear it like when Captain Bill returns. It'll be pretty funny because you'll hear him say at least 5 times during the live, "You got to be patient, Tommy. You got to be patient. Tommy, slow down. You got to be patient." Oh, what do we have here? 1347. He didn't ding me yet, but I'm getting ready for it because Boston Center is coming online. Talk about opposite ends of the spectrum, right? How long till I land? I'll be on the ground in about 40 minutes. And there it is, Boston Center. And so it looks like we'll have ATC all the way down. Funny, it didn't update on Volanta. Alright. Let's talk to Boston Center. Afternoon, Boston Center, Delta 1038 with you, level of flight 370.
Delta 1038, Boston Center, squawk 6240.
6240, Delta 1038. And we'll go ahead and ident that. Yeah, I'm flying under my Delta flag. So usually when I'm
Delta 1038, radar contact 50 miles west of Syracuse, maintain level 370.
Maintain 370, Delta 1038. DC services, hello. So I am waiting to see for my Volanta to update. There we go. Who is the controller? Ah, okay, there's a good one. I've flown under this VATSIM controller before. This guy's pretty cool. No, that's not NPC. That's an actual person. Flying on a network called VATSIM. And that's an acronym. It's actually called
Brickyard 3675, Boston Center. Where are you?
Oh, 22, right? Thank you. I appreciate it, and welcome back. L, it is an actual person. The name of the network is VATSIM. The real name of the network is the Virtual Air Traffic Simulation Network. So
Brickyard 3675, squawk 7172.
I got to tune him up just a little bit. So he has downloaded programs and actually gone through training to be air traffic control.
Brickyard 3675 radar contact 100 miles south of Albany. Climb and maintain flight level 340. Swiss 16 Foxtrot, Boston Center, squawk 4755.
There's one I haven't heard for a while, and that's him, Swiss Air.
Southwest 4751 Boston Center, squawk 7062.
And you could tell that he just brought Boston Center up because he's assigning transponder codes to everybody. Well, Albany?
228 Quebec, Boston Center, squawk 7376, and just be advised, I read you about 2x5 right now.
Who else is on? Oh, they also have, we got Boston Center and Boston Approach and Departure. Albany.
Number 228 Quebec, you're correct in disregard.
You know what, Snow, you're better than me. I totally missed that. Like, once you gave me my transponder code and you gave me radar contact, I was just like, eh. You know what, Snowy, too, I mean, come on. What's the most mispronounced city in the entire state of New York? I mean, how many people can actually say, you know, look at it for the first time and be like, oh, Schenectady or Poughkeepsie?
November 228 Quebec, squawk 7376.
Yeah.
Southwest 4751.
Do I prefer Boeing or Airbus? I prefer
16
Boeing.
miles northeast of Albany. Climb and maintain flight level 360.
Rensselaer, yeah. There's another one.
Swiss 16 Foxtrot, Boston Center.
So, as far as the flight simming, and if you will, content creation, there wasn't us. It was actually way before us, and I'm pretty sure I'd get in trouble if I said how the names came up. Well, maybe not, but a lot of them are Native American names. You know, that we just had to learn through the years. Yeah, it's special, all right, Snowy. It truly is special.
Radar contact 60 miles
So,
south of Bangor.
the reason why I prefer the Boeing, I do have the Phoenix Airbus A320 and the A320neo by fly-by-wire, and I enjoy flying them. But there's a lot more to do with the Boeing. It's a lot more interactive of a simulator aircraft. You know, whereas if I had my A320, you know, there's only like a few switches and levers to push and program the flight management system. Whereas the Boeing, like, you know, I got to throw all these switches, or hear all my lights and all that stuff. It's just a lot more interactive. So it's a little bit more, also it helps visually. Exactly.
Swiss 16 Foxtrot, Boston.
You know what, Snowy? What I'll do is I'll actually type this one in, and Daniel, thanks, man. Appreciate you stepping in. Hope to see you again. You too. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. Snowy, I'm just gonna pop my chat window down. So this is one of them. And that one's about 35 minutes from my house. Yeah, that's a good one, isn't it? Tristan, welcome back. So, Snowy, it's pronounced New Angola. Yeah, we got a couple. There's one, but everybody can say it. Down the south central portion of the state, I believe it is. You got Punxsutawney, where Punxsutawney Phil is. Oh wait, there's a county. I'll have to type this one for you too. So that's actually a county name down by Philadelphia. And I don't know where they came up with this, but it's pronounced Schuylkill. So, and it's right over by Philadelphia, because Philadelphia is, you got Montgomery County, Philadelphia, and then Schuylkill County. The first time I saw it, I was like, Shuckykill? What is that? And they're like, no, it's pronounced Schuylkill. I'm like, in whose language? This native New Yorker doesn't recognize it that way. Alright, we got about 26. Yeah, Justin, I'm over New York now. Got an ETA of about 26 minutes. Schulerville? Yeah, give or take 30 to the gate, 35 to the gate. So, Schuylerville. Okay. So I got Top of Descent programmed for... It's saying 80 miles, but Boston Center is on, so he's gonna pretty much be my controller all the way to the runway. And the funny thing is, there's really not all that much to the arrival. Long Island does. You got Copiague, Massapequa, Hauppauge, all like that. Again, all for the most part Native American in their background. So Massapequa was always one of my favorite ones. I mean, a lot of my cousins actually still live in Massapequa. So, guys, give me like 2 minutes. I just got to step away from the flight deck before I start to descend. Boston Center, Delta 1038.
Delta 1038, Boston Center.
Center, I just got to step away for 2 minutes. I'll report back.
Delta 1038, that's approved. Southwest 4751 traffic, 12 o'clock, 10 miles eastbound at flight level 370 is an correction of Boeing 737.
Boston Center, Delta 1038, back with you.
Delta 1038, welcome back. Traffic's going to be at your 12 o'clock, 5 miles westbound at flight level 360 is a Boeing 737.
Copy, I'll keep an eye out for the traffic. Actually, yeah, Bill, you could. So I got traffic at my 12 o'clock. Let's see if we could do a little mid-air plane spotting. That would actually be pretty wild. I don't have anything on TCAS though.
Boston, sir. They're very well after.
But that's okay.
408.
I am going to Maine land though. Otto, I am.
Fairline 408, Boston Center. I do not control Stewart. Continue with Unicom 12218.
Get back to Unicom. Thank you.
Swiss Air 16 Foxtrot, cross straight at and maintain flight level 240.
Right? I'm telling you, man. Have like a lobster boil at Justin's place. Kev, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. My better half wants to go see the lighthouses. Two right. Thank you for returning. Welcome back.
Delta 1038%, pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240. Expect to cross Sea Dog at 1000.
Descend at my discretion and expect Sea Dog at 11,000, Delta at 1038.
Tier 5251, Boston Center.
User 12, flying Delta. My usual Delta at 1038. So,
Tier 5251, cleared via route vector, squawk 4716.
So, the aircraft is programmed to start its descent. How far out am I? Less than 25 minutes.
One redirect directly on flight call. 5251, roger, advisory for taxi.
I'm about to start my initial descent. User 12, thank you. Appreciate you and the follow. I will say this though, this one controller, he's on a lot. So if any of you guys, you know, that fly VAT sim, you want to fly something where there's usually always a controller this time of day, it's Boston Center. Make the turn of cam and we're going to start our descent. Boston Center, Delta 1038, I have vacated 370.
Delta 1038, thank you.
Yeah, user 12, yes I am. The Portland International Jetport. And now there's something I don't really understand. Why would they call it a jetport? Can you shed some light on that, Bill?
Regard 3675, that's approved. Let me know when you're back.
Swordfish, good stuff. Good stuff. Justin, do you get fluke and flounder that far north? They thought it was cool. Alright, I'll accept that. That works for me.
Tier 5251, rolling 9 taxi via Alpha Kilo.
Alright, so descent checklist. Pressurization is set. Recoil checked. Auto brakes. Set. FMC and radios are set. Speeds are set. Arrival briefing. I'm going to be landing at the Portland Jetport. There you go. Briefing. Done. Jetport. Oh, okay. I understand. That actually makes a lot of sense. Oh, Justin, I got a couple really simple. I'm a big fan of fluke and flounder. I got a couple really simple recipes. One of them's actually for a lemon pepper baked flounder. Now, really all you need is like an egg wash, panko, lemon pepper seasoning. No, but it definitely when you bake it, you got to pay attention to it because it's a very quick baking fillet. It's like that white flaky fillet. It's good stuff. Good stuff. So he said expect Sea Dog at 11,000. So I'm just going to program 11,000. Patty, hello, welcome. Where is... Alright, we gotta shut off the weather layer. Take a quick look at the plate. T-Ground 7, Sea Dogs, Dogs Arrival. Airport elevation.
Number 682 Charlie.
Michael,
Boston
how are you?
Center.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
Service under control. Just call me when you're airborne.
Set inches. We got CTAF, blah, blah, blah. Thanks for the follow, Michael. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. So Sea Dog is actually my next waypoint, and that's it. Just under 70 miles. Alright, we're looking good. Throw some speed brake out, get us back on path.
Boston Center, Care 1034, 4 miles southeast of the Adirondacks. That's beautiful flight following.
Delta 1038, cross Sea Dog, gotta maintain 1000 to Portland, altimeter 2994.
2994, be at 11,000 at Sea Dog, Delta 1038.
Who's asking for flight following?
Care 1034.
Oh, cool. Cool. Very glad to hear that, Michael. We all of us here, whether it's Sim or Real World, Captain Bill Official is in here. He's a Real World airline pilot and a good friend. So if you have any questions between simming and Real World Aviation and Real World Trucking, we got you covered. This, you found the right live. 74 and Breezy? Okay. Right, ask RAI. You know, I have not seen RAI today.
Air 1034, radar contact, depression 40 miles west of Burlington. The Burlington altimeter 3005.
Alright, well, we shouldn't talk about it anymore because I'm just going to say the Beetlejuice theory. Alright. Put the speed brakes down. We're back on path. Although last week when we did the general aviation tooling around the Andes, it was really, really cool that RAI jumped into the session and flew. I did not know he simmed. The whole tail dragger donut at that final grass field we put in, and that kind of made it.
Delta 797, correction, Delta 972, Boston Center, 6 taxi via Sierra Charlie. Tango Sierra 252, Boston Center, Squawk 4724.
He's starting to get pretty busy.
Boston Center, good evening. Delta 322, stand Alpha 18 with information Oscar on board, ready for push and start.
Clear 5251, turn right, heading 130, runway 9, clear for takeoff. Here, correction, Delta 322, Boston Center, pushing to the ramp is at pilot's discretion, proceed to spot 7, advise right for taxi, information Oscar Spring.
Alright, we'll go Delta 322.
Oh, you're welcome, Michael. I appreciate you stopping in, man. And welcome to the community.
Southwest 4751, you're leaving my airspace to the west. Cleveland Center's offline, no further ATC service
Start
available.
switches
Radar service
continuous.
terminated. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Alrighty. Here we go. We're looking at about 10 minutes being on the ground, about 16 minutes being on American Truck Simulator.
Swiss 16 Foxtrot, cross Calverton, Charlie, and maintain 12,250 knots. The ISO altimeter 2994.
Just that. There's that. Okay. Yeah, whatever, Bill. Whatever we need to do. That works. You just got to tell me where I need to meet you because my truck is still sitting where we did that last load. There is somebody without a mic. He is texting away on the center frequency.
Delta 1038, expect the ILS runway 11 approach at Bucks Hill.
I'll expect ILS 11, Delta 1038. Oh, there we go. We had a runway change.
Sending through 3-4, flight level 3-4.
Carrier tip 251 radar contact, see altitude leading. Gear 5251, roger. Bake American 2493, Boston Center, strong 7162.
7162, American 2493.
Table 2052, Boston Center, you up. Transat 252, radar contact 70 miles south of Albany, maintain level 240. For the 972, fly runway heading, runway 6 clear for takeoff. Gear 5251, resume mode navigation, altitude 0 discretion, maintain VFR. Radar 3675, descend maintain level 220. Radar 3675, descend maintain level 220.
Okay, that's done.
American 2493, radar contact 60 miles west of Albany, correction 60 miles west of Syracuse, descend and maintain 11 south, Syracuse altimeter 3099.
1099, 1099, 276.
American 2493, spot 7162.
7162, American 2493.
German
Alright,
2052, Boston Center. German 2052, spot 3036.
Okay, got that all programmed and changed. I'll be at 11,000 at Sea Dog, right where it wants me. In about 10 miles.
2493, you can expect the
There we go.
ILS
We're good now.
approach at Scurvy, descend and maintain 9,000.
Did he just say
Alright, we'll
scurvy?
expect ILS 10 at Scurvy, descend maintain 9,000.
He did say scurvy. Yep, that's exactly
Anyone
what I
else on?
programmed in. Exactly what I just programmed in. Oh, this is a short runway, right? Auto brake max. Would it really?
Table 2052 3036. Delta 972, your radar contact, proceed direct Beers, climb maintain 10,000.
Buxton. Okay. Now I remember where I heard that name for. What do you call it? The Shawshank Redemption. He went to the town of Buxton.
Boston Center, number 682 Charlie, north of Saratoga at 1,500 feet.
JetBlue 2052, your radar contact, 90 miles southwest of Boston. Descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 4 right, altimeter 2994.
Boston Center, Caroline 408, 8,000, climbing 170.
Caroline 408, Boston Center, squawk 3340.
3340 for Caroline 408.
Who is calling? American 2493, fly heading 110 vectors for delay.
Heading 110 vectors for delay, American 2493.
38 miles. You going anywhere after this? Yeah, I'm going into the kitchen. I'm going to grab a sandwich. But no, I'm done with the
Caroline 408, your radar
simming for
contact,
today.
60 miles south of Albany, climb and maintain 17,000.
Albany, there it is.
17,000 for Caroline 408.
Delta 1038, descend and maintain 900,000.
900,000, Delta 1038.
Rickard 3675, you're leaving my airspace.
Roberto, what's up, buddy? How are you? How's everything going?
Air service terminated for exchange crew. You as well.
Hello, welcome back. We're on our approach, yes.
Down to 5,000, American.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Taken out any carry-on items
the
to
Wi-Fi
secure the
access
airspace
is now
nodes underneath the seat in front of you.
Please
or
make sure
if
you have
don't
switched
look
off your Wi-Fi.
Bill 972.
Thank you.
MTSU's flight program today. Congratulations, Roberto. Congratulations, man. Best of luck to you. That's awesome.
Airline 408, proceed direct to Cambridge, Charlie Alpha Mike.
Direct to the Cambridge VOR for Caroline 408, thank you.
Here 5251, you're leaving Bravo airspace. Resume appropriate VFR altitudes outside the Bravo.
I am landing
Radar
at the
service terminated.
Portland
Squawk
International
VFR
Jetport
for
in Portland, Maine.
Delta 322, runway 9er, taxi via Kilo, Mike, cross runway 4 left.
Runway 9er, taxi via Kilo, Mike, cross 4 left, Delta 322.
Delta 972, climb and maintain 12,000. Delta 1038, cross Buxton, at or above 2,500, cleared straight in ILS, runway 11 approach.
Cross Buxton at or above 2500, clear the straight and run ILS runway 11. Delta 1038.
American 2493, direct Skirby, good rate down.
You know what? I love that waypoint.
Good rate down, American.
Air 5251, leaving Bravo airspace.
The
to the
Scurvy
south, rail
waypoint.
service terminated. Squawk VFR
That just
for
sounds very
exchange.
piratey.
JetBlue 2052, altimeter 2994, more than an hour old. Expect the ILS runway 4 right approach at Gochi. Coast 16 Foxtrot, leaving my airspace, New York approach for Kennedy's offline, no further ATC available, ground service terminated, pre-exchange. Delta 972, climb and maintain flight level 320.
This is going to be
Airline 408, Albany altimeter 3004, more
for
than
either Gucci. Yep, could be. How does the plane turn by itself? It's following the flight path.
Pier 5251 Boston
Following the waypoints that I put in. So right now the plane is still being controlled by the autopilot. User 173.
Care 1034 request to step away for 15 minutes.
Care 1034, no need to report back.
Touch.
This was a good afternoon. My name is 61. I'm going to Charlie Type Cover Convention on the apartment. We're going to pick up IFL Library.
American 2493,
Hey, user 17, how are you?
At or above 4,000, cleared ILS runway 10 approach.
Alright, cross Kirby at or below 4,000, cleared ILS runway 10 approach.
November 611, Romeo Charlie.
Oh, no,
Boston
no.
Center.
Autopilot
You're cleared
has
to the Bradley
LNAV and
Airport as
VNAV,
filed.
and
Climb and maintain
it will
6,000.
Departure put you up, down, speed you up, slow you down. It will essentially fly the aircraft for you. Samuel, good to meet you, Samuel. I'm Tommy. Welcome to the community.
November 1, Romeo Charlie, read back correct, advise number 1, short of the departure runway, ready for departure.
So that my first fix was 2,300 though.
Takeoff, wind 130 at 9.
Runway 9 clear for takeoff at 322.
Central aircraft Boston, ATIS information pop-up now, current altimeter 2995, no significant changes.
So we need to start slowing her down.
Number 571 Pop Sierra Boston Center, plane China Coast.
Boston Centre, good evening, Fairline 407 with you, flight level 380.
Still too a little bit quick for the gear. Coming through 3,300.
Intentional aircraft on the ground at Boston, if you're not Delta 322, towers now on, give them a call 128.8 for your next request. Was that Fairline 407 calling?
8th, with you, flight level 380.
Fairline 407 Boston Center, squawk 4740.
4740, Fairline 407.
Delta 1038, runway 11, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 11, Delta 1038.
Radio altimeter.
Here we go. From Tulsa to DCA, American Airlines. Oh, very cool, very cool. It's good. I'm getting ready to put into Portland International Jetport in Maine.
Radar contact 30 miles east of Albany, descend and maintain flight level 240.
240, Fairline 407.
Delta 322 radar contact, altitude.
That was for you, Snowy.
Delta 322, climb and maintain 14,000.
Climb maintain 14,000, Delta 322.
Delta 972, leave my airspace, New York Center's offline.
I'm gonna set off another alarm just on purpose now.
Fairline 407, member reroute advisory, copy.
Far away.
Spider, what's up, buddy? How's it going?
Airline 407, clear to Stewart Airport via direct Treza. That's Tango Romeo Echo Sierra
What was my
Alpha.
speed
Then
again?
direct to Stewart.
37.
Clear to Newark Stewart International via the Treza.
I haven't got the terrain one in like 2 days. Hasn't told me to pull up in 2 days.
Is that correct? You can expect to cross Treza at 6,000.
Treza at 6,000.
Kevin, how's it going? Little. So, Justin said 74 and breezy. It is definitely breezy.
Airline 408.
Oh, cool. I am keeping an eye out for the Cosmic Moose.
350 for line 408.
American 2493, runway 10, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 10.
Set 142.
Number 228 Quebec, leaving my airspace. Moncton's offline, no further ATC service available. Radar service terminated. Please change crew.
YZs, what's up? We're landing.
1,000.
Roger.
UREF plus 5. That's right. So 137 plus. Yep, 142. Look at that. He is a first officer even in live chat. That is awesome.
Southwest 3457, Boston Center, Squawk 3547.
Yep, that's exactly where I'm landing, Anthony. In a minute.
Boston Center, good afternoon. Delta 3908, 13,000.
Oh, very cool, Anthony. Very cool.
Delta 4908, Boston Center, climb, maintain flight level 230.
Approaching minimum.
Gonna look like a hero on this one.
Maintain flight level 230, Delta 4908.
Delta 1038, parking via Alpha.
Minimums.
Be Alpha, good day.
Delta 322, climb, maintain flight level 360.
50.
Climb maintain flight level 260, level
30.
322.
20. 10.
Southwest 3457, your radar contact over Kennedy. Descend and maintain flight level 240. Correction, descend and
That
maintain flight
sucked.
level 230. Southwest 3457. Southwest 3457, descend and maintain flight level 230. Your radar contact. JetBlue 2052 at Groshi, cleared ILS.
I could have done a lot better on that one, actually. No. No, we're not. Alright, let's go ahead and start cleaning up the aircraft.
So that if you wish to use your cell phone to in and out, feel free to do so. As a reminder, your laptop computer must remain shut until we're participating. It has certainly been our pleasure bringing
Delta
you
4908, climb, maintain flight
have an
level 230.
absolutely gorgeous day ahead of you.
Climb, maintain flight level
We certainly
390,
hope what your future plans call for your travel and so on to Delta Airlines.
Airline
If you want to have a great
407.
time,
Planes not explode.
Out of maintain 6,000.
Don't turn off the autopilot so late, turn it off earlier. You get a better feel for the plane. Alright, I'm with you, Ben. I appreciate it. Thank you, GMC.
November 611 Romeo Charlie.
Remind you to be
releasing
appreciate
departure,
that. Thank
plane
you.
board is not off in 10
Ben,
minutes
welcome in.
before
It's good to
airborne
see you, buddy.
frequency change to advisory frequency crew.
Calling it negative 459. Alright, we'll know in a minute. I'm just going to grab this first gate right here.
Charlie, talk to you soon.
Do 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 do.
Rec 2493, taxi to parking via Alpha Echo. Good day.
Parking Alpha Echo.
Let's see how we did. The moment of truth. Yeah, that jetway's way too far away. That one's not for us. So, oh well. Alright, so... my landing rate.
November 571 Papa Sierra, I'm sorry for the wait. Your clearance is available. Advisory to copy.
There it is, negative
November
297.
571 Papa Sierra, you're cleared to
So,
the
what
Prescott
were the
Airport,
picks?
Bangor for departure, radar vectors, WUP up, direct. Maintain 900,000, departure frequency 134.7, squawk 4702.
Yep, that's where it is. Bounce to 247, touch back down at 186.
One Papa Sierra, just verify 134.7.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll surprise you guys.
Number 1 Papa Sierra, read back correct. Expect rolling 33 for departure, advise ready for taxi. Number 1 Papa Sierra, runway 33, taxi via Alpha.
You know what? I do too sometimes. My ACAR system that the VA uses.
Crossing 2,300.
JetBlue 2052, Contact Tower 128.
It's not that accurate.
November 611,
But I do have a secondary.
Contact 2 miles west.
So let's see what they say.
Rutland. Climb and maintain 6,000. The Lebanon altimeter 3001.
So I don't know if you can see it.
Okay, up to 6,000.
But this is This is Luke Air Tool. It does come with it. And they're calling the landing rate negative 242.
Is 7,000 or 9,000 good for you?
Apologies for that. 7,000 is good. 1 Romeo Charlie.
Number 1 Romeo Charlie, climb and maintain 7,000.
Up to 7,000, 1 Romeo Charlie.
Now, is that on Autoland?
Boston Fairline 407, we're not going to make Teresa by 6,000.
Fairline 407, thanks for letting me know. Turn 40 degrees right, vectors for descent. Descend and maintain 6,000.
40 degrees to the right and vectors for the ILS, Fairline 407, thank you.
And it's not vectors for the ILS, I don't give services in that airport.
So
okay, not a problem,
shut down
just
there.
descend 40 degrees to the right, okay, Fairline 407.
Shut those down. And that's that. What happens when I land in autopilot? I've never landed in autopilot except when I've done within Autoland with Captain Bill.
Stewart is offline. Radio service terminated. Frequency change period. Have a good day.
Not a problem, cheers for that. Unicom, Fairline 407, cheers, good night.
Good night.
So we'll put that there. A bit jittery, that's always all my landings. Oh, and iced coffee?
Southwest 3457, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 4 right, altimeter 2.
Well, just whatever you do, make sure you get fuel. So,